Crochet Creations, and for today's tutorial I'll be showing you how to crochet this cute little no-sew chubby whale keychain. I think it came out so super cute and so super amazing. Honestly, it was just so freaking cute. I think it came out so super adorable. So yeah, I made one in purple and then I made one in green. So yeah, I'm not sure which one looks better, the one with the big eyes or the small eyes. But yeah, I actually kind of like the green with just the color green. It just looks so cute. So yeah, the next one I'm going to do is a blue one. But yeah, let's get started with today's tutorial on how to crochet this cute little purple chubby no-sew whale. Let's get started, guys. Okay guys, so to get started with this cute little whale pattern, it's actually a no-sew whale pattern besides sewing up the whole crochet at the end. But yeah, so to get started, you'll be needing some acrylic yarn. This is just what I'm using. So I'm using Cherry double knits. This is the color Crochet, and it's 100% acrylic. It is 233 meters or 256 yards. It is a 100-gram ball. Well, obviously less than that right now, but yeah, and it recommends a 4mm crochet hook, and as I said, I'll be using this color Crocus. So you can make your whales whatever color you want. For the body I'm using that crocus purpley kind of color. My first whale that I did, I actually made it this like what's it called, this apple green. I think it came out quite cute. So yeah, I actually also want to make another one in this blue here. I think this is Sax blue, I believe. But yeah, so I also want to do another whale in that color. And then for the tummy of the whale, or the underneath part of the whale, I'll be using white. It's the same brand, same everything. It's 100% acrylic, 100 grams. Yeah, so you'll be needing a body color and then a white for the stomach. And with that, I'm using a 2mm crochet hook. This is just to get my stitches nice and tight and small. And then you'll also be using, or you'll also need a pair of scissors. And then you'll also be needing a tapestry needle. And then you'll also be needing a stitch marker. And then you'll also be needing some pillow stuffing to stuff our whale, and with that I'll also be using a blunt pair of scissors just to push in my pillow stuffing. It just makes it a little bit easier to push the pillow stuffing in. And then I'll be using some 10mm safety eyes over here, along with the plastic backs. And with that I'll also be using my hot glue gun. This is just to secure the safety eyes, or the plastic washers to the safety eyes, just to secure the safety eyes, just to secure them a little bit more. So you'll also be needing a hot glue gun, and I'll be making my whales into a keychain, so that you'll be needing a keychain as well as a jump ring. And I actually forgot one more thing. You'll also be needing your jewellery pliers, which I completely forgot about. So you'll also be needing a pair of jewellery pliers. This is just to insert the jump ring into the whale and to close up the jump ring. Okay, so we'll also be needing some jewellery pliers. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, so to get started, you are going to make a magic ring. So in order to do that, you're going to take your tail end and your working yarn, and you're going to wrap it around your finger or your two fingers, whichever one you prefer. You're going to wrap it around your finger once, twice, and then the third time you're going to cross over to form like an X. And then you're going to insert your hook underneath those two front loops, the two loops, and then you're going to pick up that third loop and pull through. Then you're going to yarn over and do a chain 1 to secure your magic ring. Okay, then you can take your magic ring off of your fingers, and this is what you should be left with. And then we're going to place 6 single crochets into this magic ring. So you're going to go straight into that center, and then you're going to yarn over, pull through. You'll have 2 loops on the hook, then you're going to yarn over and pull through 2 to do a single crochet. And again, you're going to insert, yarn over, pull through. You'll have 2 loops on the hook, then you're going to yarn over and pull through 2 to do another single crochet. That's 2, and you will repeat that until you have a total of 6 single crochets. So that's 3, 4, 5, and 6. And the way to count your stitches is looking at those V's that you see there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, now to close up this magic ring, you're going to take your tail end and you're going to pull on your tail end like that, and you'll see 1 loop being pulled in. That loop that got pulled in, you're going to take that loop and you're going to pull it down towards you, and that will close up that other loop. And then to get rid of this big loop, you're going to take your tail end and pull on your tail end. Oopsie. You're going to pull on that tail end to get rid of that other loop. Okay, now you're left with the long tail end. And you're going to find your first single crochet stitch, and we're going to do an increase into there. And an increase is simply placing 2 single crochets into the same stitch. Yeah, so that's all that an increase is, and then you'll get your stitch marker and place it into the first stitch that you made. Yeah, and you'll just repeat that around, placing an increase into each stitch around, or 2 single crochets into each stitch around. And your stitch count should have gone up from 6 up to 12 by the end of this round. Okay, and then moving on to the next round, you're going to remove your stitch marker, and then you're going to place 1 single crochet into that first stitch, and then you're going to do an increase into the next. So again, an increase is just 2 single crochets into that stitch. Then again, into the next stitch, you're going to do 1 single crochet, and then an increase into the next. And you will repeat that around, and your stitch count should have gone up from 12 up to 18 by the end of this round. And you will just repeat that, just placing 1 single crochet into the next stitch, and then an increase into the following. Okay, so that is what it should be looking like by the end of the 3rd round. Moving on to the 4th round, you're going to remove your stitch marker, and then you're going to place 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches. So that's 1, 2, and then into the 3rd stitch, into that next stitch, we are going to do an increase. And again, an increase is 2 single crochets into the same stitch. And you'll just repeat that around, placing 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches, so 1, 2, and then an increase. 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and then an increase into the next. Okay, and you will just repeat that around, placing 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches, and then an increase. And then by the end of the 4th round, your stitch count should have gone up from 18 up to 24 by the end of this round. And you'll just repeat that around, placing 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches, and then an increase into the 3rd. Okay, moving on to the last round of the increases, we're going to place 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then we'll do an increase into the next. Again, it's 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and then an increase into the next. And you will repeat this around, and your stitch count should have gone up from 24 up to 30 by the end of this round. And a great way to know if you are increasing correctly is that all of your increases should line up. They should be on top of each other. And another way to know if you're increasing correctly is if you start with 1 single crochet or with an increase. Sorry, if you start the round with 1 single crochet, you will end with an increase, and vice versa. If you start with an increase, you will end with a single crochet. Okay, so that's also another great way to know if you're increasing correctly. Okay, so I'm nearly done with this round. Okay, so by the end of the 5th round, your stitch count should have gone up from 24 up to 30. Okay, and that is the last of the increase rounds. We're now going to do 5 rounds with no increases, just 1 single crochet in each stitch around. So from round 6 to round 10, we are just going to place 1 single crochet into each stitch around, and your stitch count should remain the same as 30 stitches. You're going to keep the same stitch count. Okay, so you're just going to single crochet in each stitch around, no increases and no decreases, and you'll do this for a total of 5 rounds, or until you have a total of 10 rounds from the beginning, from the first round to the last round. You should have a total of 10 rounds, or 5 rounds with no increases or decreases, just 1 single crochet in each stitch around. Okay, and then I'll meet back up with you when we are finished with the 5 rounds of no increases. Okay, so now I'm back and I have completed a total of 5 rounds for my octopus, not for my octopus, sorry, for the whale, and this is what it should be looking like now. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're now going to start working up the tail fins. Okay, so we're going to start working up the side tail fins. So how we're going to do that is we're going to slip stitch into the next stitch. So to slip stitch, you're going to insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and then pull that first loop through that second loop to do a slip stitch. Okay, and then from there we're going to chain up 6. So to chain, you're going to yarn over and pull that first loop through that second loop. That's 1, yarn over, pull that loop through that loop on your hook. 2, yarn over, pull that loop through that loop on your hook. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we're going to do a double crochet into the 3rd chain from hook. So to do a double crochet, you're going to yarn over, find your 3rd chain from hook. So you're going to count these back loops, 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to yarn over, pull through. You'll have 3 loops on the hook, and then yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over, pull through 2 to do a double crochet. Again, you're going to yarn over, find the next back bump, then you're going to yarn over, pull through. You'll have 3 loops on the hook, then yarn over, pull through 2, then yarn over, pull through 2. You'll have 3 loops, you'll have your double crochet there. Then again, you're going to yarn over, find your next stitch or the next back loop, then you're going to yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. Again, yarn over, find your last chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. Yeah, so you should have a total of 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then from there we're going to place 1 single crochet into the next stitch on the body there, and into the next 6 stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. And then after you have done a total of 7 single crochets, because we did 1 single crochet to join our fin to the body, and then we did another 6 single crochets after that, so a total of 7. Okay, after doing that, we are again going to chain another 6, so we're going to yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3, yarn over, pull through 4, yarn over, pull through 5, yarn over, pull through 6. Then again, you're going to twist your yarn, you're going to twist your chains around to view those back bumps. Then you're going to yarn over, insert your hook into the 3rd back bump. Then you're going to yarn over, pull through, you'll have 3 loops on the hook. Then you're going to yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. Again, yarn over, insert into the next back bump, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, insert into the next back bump, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. Again, yarn over, insert into that last back bump of the chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, that's what it should be looking like now. And then again, we are going to chain 6 again, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then again twist your chains around. Then you're going to do a double crochet into the 3rd chain from hook, and in the remaining chains and then after that, you're going to slip stitch into the side of the previous single crochet that we did. So you're going to slip stitch into there, and that's what our little tail fin should be looking like now. Okay, so let me show that to you again. Okay, so after you've completed your last double crochet into the chain, okay, that's what it should be looking like. You're going to skip these double crochets. Okay, then you're going to find that single crochet that you last did over there, and you're going to slip stitch into the side of that single crochet. So to do a slip stitch, you're going to insert, yarn over, pull through, then you're going to pull that first loop through that second loop to do a slip stitch. Okay, and then from there, you're going to place 1 single crochet into the next 7 stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, and then we repeat that again. So we will repeat that again. So you'll chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Twist your chains around, and then you're going to place 1 double crochet into the 3rd chain from hook, and in each chain across. Okay, then you're going to place a single crochet into the next stitch, and in and then you're going to place a single crochet into the same stitch that we previously did our single crochet in. Then you're going to place a single crochet into that next stitch there, and then we're going to place 1 single crochet into the remaining stitches until the first fin. Okay, so you're just going to single crochet back around to the beginning, and then you can slip stitch into that next stitch after you've finished single crocheting all the way back to the beginning. And now this is what it should be looking like. Okay, so now we can end off our purple. Grab your scissors, cut your yarn, pull up and through. Okay, so this is what we should be, this is what our little whale should look like now. This is what we should have. Okay, that's what we should have. Alright, so now we are going to insert our safety eyes between rounds 8 and 9. So, okay, so we're going to count from the top. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to have 8 with 8 stitches in between. So I've inserted my safety out there, and we count 8 stitches in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then the next one, we place our stitch marker, not a stitch marker, our safety eye into that next stitch there. Yeah. So you want to make sure that your safety eyes are in the middle of the whale, not of the whale, but on the other side of the center of the tail fin there, if that makes any sense. I don't know if I should maybe move my eyes over one stitch and then one stitch to the side. Okay, I think that's fine. So you can put on your hot glue gun if you are going to secure your safety eyes with hot glue gun, and then, or with hot glue I should say, and then you're just going to place your safety eyes on, or place the backs of the washers on. Okay, like that. And then we can just wait until our hot glue gun has heated up. Okay, so now my hot glue gun is ready and all warmed up. So now I'm just going to apply some hot glue onto the backs of the safety eyes over here. I am running out of hot glue. No. Okay, I managed to reload my glue gun here now. So now I'm just going to put some more hot glue around my safety eyes over here. Okay, there we go. Ah, no. Oh no. How bad? Well, I just glued my piece of paper here now. Oh well, not a problem. Okay, so now we just need to wait for our hot glue to dry. Okay, so now once dry, we can now work on the belly of the whale. Okay, so you want to grab your white yarn. Okay, you want to grab your white, and then you just want to join into the back loop of the last single crochet that we did. So to find your back loop, you have a front loop which is nearest to you, and the back loop which is furthest away from you. So if you look at your stitches, you have that V. See there, you have like a little V there. So you would insert your hook into the back loops, which is the loop furthest away from you. So you will insert your hook into the middle of that V and then push out towards the back to go into the back loop, essentially. Okay, so we're going to find our back loop. So again, you're going to insert your hook into the middle of that stitch and poke out the back. And then we're going to put our white on our hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through. And then I'm just going to chain 1 to secure the white in there. And then we're just going to place 1 single crochet into each stitch around. Okay, and then we're going to skip the tail fins. So you're going to completely skip it, but you're going to find that single crochet of the tail fin. So you're going to find 1 single crochet just next to the tail fin. Going to switch your hook into the back loop there, and then do your single crochet. Okay, and you'll just repeat that around, just placing 1 single crochet into the back loops only, skipping the tail fins. Oopsie. Okay, so you're going to skip the tail fins. Okay, place 1 single crochet into the back loop there. Skip the tail fin. Find your next single crochet and get into that back loop, and then get into that back loop and then do your single crochet. Okay, so you're just going to go around skipping the tail fins and just placing 1 single crochet into the back loops only into each stitch around. Okay, and then again you're going to skip your tail fin and then find the back loop of that next single crochet and just continue around. Okay, so now by the end of that round you should have a total of 50 single crochets. You should not have you should have kept the same stitch count from the previous row before we did the fins. Okay, so we can count our stitches. So we've got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Perfect. We've got 30 single crochets. Okay. And then moving on to the next round, we are going to place 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. So you're going to find your first single crochet and do a single crochet into there. You then place your stitch marker back, and then you're going to place 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches, and then we're going to do an invisible decrease. So to do a decrease, you're going to find the front loop of that next stitch, twist your hook down, and then pick up the front loop of that next stitch. Then you're going to yarn over, pull through. You'll have 2 loops on your hook, then you're going to yarn over and pull through 2 to finish off your single crochet. Then again you're going to place 1 single crochet into the next 3, so that's 1 2 3, and then again you're going to decrease the next 2, so you're going to find your front loop of that next stitch, then twist your hook down and pick up the front loop of that next stitch. Then you're going to yarn over, pull through 2, then yarn over, pull through those 2 loops to finish off your single crochet. Then again 1 single crochet into the next 3, 1, 2, 3, and then again you're going to decrease, so find the front loop of that next stitch, twist your hook down and find the front loop of that next stitch, then yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through those 2 loops to finish off your single crochet. And you'll just repeat that around, placing 1 single crochet into the next 3, and then a decrease, and your stitch count should have gone down from 30 down to 24 by the end of this round. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then a decrease, and then 1, 2, 3, and a decrease over the last 2 stitches there. Okay, and again by the end of this round your stitch count should have gone down from 30 down to 24 by the end of that round. I think this whale actually looks so much cuter with the bigger safety eyes. Okay, so moving on to the next round, we're going to remove our stitch marker, and then we're going to place 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches, so that's 1, 2, and then we will decrease to find the front loops of that next stitch, and then the front loop of that next stitch, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 to finish off that decrease, and then 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches, so that's 1, 2, and then do your decrease, and you'll just repeat that around, placing 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches, and then a decrease, 1 single crochet into the next 2, and then a decrease. One single crochet into the next 2, and then a decrease, yeah, and by the end of this round your stitch count should have gone down from 24 down to 18 by the end of this round. Yeah, so if you want you can stuff now. So again by the end of the last round your stitch count should have gone down from 18 down to 24 by the end of the last round. Okay, so you can grab some of your pillow stuffing and your blunt pair of scissors, and you can just start stuffing your whale and just start pushing in that stuffing. Yeah. And then once you're happy with the stuffing, we can continue. Yeah. So moving on to the next round. So we're going to do decrease round so you can remove the stitch marker. And then you're going to place 1 single crochet into the first stitch, place your stitch marker back, and then we'll do a decrease, and then 1 single crochet into the next stitch, and then a decrease, and then a 1 single crochet into the next stitch, and then a decrease. And you'll just repeat this around, and your stitch count should have gone down from 18 down to 12 by the end of this round. Okay, so you'll just repeat that around, placing 1 single crochet into the next stitch, and then a decrease, yeah, and then you can remove your stitch marker. And now we're just going to decrease around. So I'm just going to place 1 decrease, we're just going to place a decrease around, and your stitch count should have gone down from 12 down to 6 by the end of this round. So you're just going to decrease all the way around for this last round. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so now you can end off. You can either slip stitch into the next stitch or just snip your yarn and pull up and through. Yeah, and if you need to, you can stuff more. If you want to, if you have to, you can. This is the time now before we close up our little whale to stuff it a little bit more if we need to. Okay, and then once you're happy with how much you've stuffed it, we can now close up our little whale. So you can grab your tapestry needle and thread up your tapestry needle. Okay, and then to close this up, you're just going to take your tapestry needle and you're going to find the front loops of all of the stitches, and you're just going to sew up your hole closed. So you're going to, as I said, find your front loops of each stitch and pull through, find the front loop of the next stitch, pull through, find the front loop of the next stitch, pull through, find the front loop of the next stitch and pull through, find the front loop of the next stitch and pull through. Yeah, and then once you're happy, you can pull tight, pull on your tail end to close up that hole, and then I like to just sew in to the center of I just like to sew through the center there and come out the one side or come out somewhere else on the whale. And now he's got like a nice little flat bottom there. Yeah, isn't he just cute? Look at that. Okay, so now we can just weave in our tail end. So I'm just going to insert my needle into the same stitch you came out of and out somewhere else. Needle, there we go. Okay, again, inserting into the same stitch you came out of and out somewhere else. inserting into the same stitch you came out of and out somewhere else. Inserting it into the same stitch you came out of and out somewhere else. Yeah, there we go. And then once you're happy, you can just snip your yarn, so you can just cut your tail end short. So I like to just pull on it a little bit, cut it close to the body, and then give it a little bit of a squeeze. The tail end will just hard back in itself. Yeah, and there is our little cute little whale. Isn't he just so adorable? Isn't he just so cute? I actually really think he looks so much better with the bigger eyes. What do you think? Bigger eyes or smaller eyes? I don't know. They're both quite cute, aren't they? Yeah, and now the last thing that we need to do is we just need to insert our stitch marker. Sorry, not our stitch marker, our keychain. So you can grab your keychain and your jumping, which mine is stuck on here. There you go. Yeah, and then you can grab your jump ring. Okay, and then you can find your first round, and then we are just going to try and insert our jump ring through one stitch of the one side and out another stitch of the opposite side, and then just insert your keychain onto the one side of the jump ring there, like that, and then just close up your jump ring. Yeah, there we go. There is our little whale keychain. Isn't he just so cute? Okay, let me just zoom out. Hey, there we go. Isn't he just so cute? Look at that little guy. He's just so adorable. Okay guys, so that is it on how to crochet this cute little whale keychain. I think it came out so super cute, so super adorable. Yeah, I think it came out just perfect. Yeah, this is actually a crochet pattern that I had designed in my younger days of crocheting. It was actually when I was in high school. I'm 23 now, and it's been 3 years that I've been out of school. And actually it was in 2016. No, 2018. In 2018 I crocheted a blue whale. I completely free-handed it, and yeah, so I managed to make 2 more. So yeah, it's a very easy pattern, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed learning how to crochet this cute little chubby little whale, no-sew whale. I think it came out so super adorable. I love his little tail fins. They keep folding up though, but I think if you had to maybe spray them, not spray them, I think if you had to steam block them, just put a little bit of steam on there, I think that would at least keep its shape a little bit, or a little bit better I should say. But yeah, I think he came out super cute. Yeah, he actually came out really adorable. I think he actually came out much better than the first whale that I crocheted. It was a little blue one. I actually made it for a friend. So yeah, at the time he was my boyfriend at the time. But yeah, so he came out really cute. I'm so happy with how he came out, and yeah, I hope you guys like your little outcome too. Let me know which one you think looks better, the purple one or the green one, and with which eyes, the big eyes or the smaller eyes. I'm not sure which one looks better in terms of the eyes, but yeah, maybe you can let me know in the comment section down below which one is your favorite. I'm still gonna make a blue one because I think it'll be cute to have a blue, purple, and a green one. A nice little whale. So yeah, that is it for today's tutorial on how to crochet this cute little chubby no-sew whale. And yeah, that is it for today's tutorial, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and happy crocheting. Bye, guys.